YouTube, what's up? It's Coach Tape. I've got an unboxing for you tonight. We got the Xman Galaxy V2LM. It's a magnetic Megaminx. You may remember the V1 took over the whole world, wiped out the competition in the Megaminx world. Then they came out with the V2, which is magnetic out of the box, but a little smaller. This one here is a little bigger than the V2 and a little smaller than the V1, so it's kind of in between. We're going to check it out and see if it is going to take over and become a new main. Alright, we are talking about the new Megaminx from Xman Design, the V2L. And it's supposed to be a little bit larger than the V2, the first one, so I do happen to have that one handy. And as you can see, it is just a little bit larger. It's not a huge difference in size. And then I also happen to have, this is not the V1, but this is the budget one, the Qiyi. Incidentally, if you're looking for a budget Megaminx, this is the way to go. This one's like $5 and it's nearly the same as a V1. Awesome puzzle, does have the sculpted design and everything. And as you can see, it's just a little, boy, that one's not even much different. Maybe a hair smaller than the Galaxy or the Qiyi one. But anyway, it is actually a little lighter. This one, the new one, is a little lighter than the V2, so that's a good thing. And let's go ahead and check out the turning. All right, pretty strong magnets, about the same as the V2, maybe even a little bit stronger. But that's, for me, that's quite all right. Of course, it's a little dry out of the box, but turns very, very smooth, nice and fast. Of course, yeah, just a little dry, no big deal. And now a lot of people had an issue with the size of the V2. I was one of those. I was unsure which one I was going to go with, the V1 magnetic or the V2. I had both, kind of went back and forth. Ended up with the V2 because it's just a little faster. But the size was just a bit of an issue, and so this one hopes to correct that, and it does feel much better in the hand, I think. And of course I'm doing T-perms. What else did I do? And I'm going to mess those up too, just like that, because I am a Megaminx expert, as you can no doubt tell. But that turns really well. With even just a little bit of lube, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely outstanding. But that is really, really nice. And you know what? It's my new main. That's the way. That's just how it's going to be. Now, I'm not going to make you sit through a solve, because I'm even more terrible at Megaminx than I am at 3x3. So I'm not going to make you sit through a solve. But this is a super nice puzzle. It's maybe just a little scratchier, a little drier than the V2. I have not done any lubing of the V2 magnetic out of the box. This is still stock, but it's just a little smoother, but it's also slower. Whereas the V2LM is a little scratchier, and of course that'll go away with just a hint of lube. But it is definitely faster, and that size is much better. And if the size at all for the V2 was an issue for you, this is the way to go. If you like the smaller size, okay, maybe you don't need to upgrade, but this is definitely a better puzzle. It's faster, the size is better, it's just a little easier to use, a little easier to hold. Turns absolutely great. And yeah, that's very, very nice. Without a doubt, my new main. And we're going to be having Megaminx at the competition that I'll be organizing in February. So I'll make sure to set the time limits really high so I can actually get an average. But this will be what I'll be using at that competition. This is super, super nice. Highly recommended, folks. We're looking, and it's $29.99 from the U.S. cubing stores. So this is the new best Megaminx on the market, without a doubt. So my new main should be yours as well, especially if you're not happy with the size of the V2. But this is the way to go, the Xman Galaxy V2 LM. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit subscribe down below, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.